cars. What's going on, everybody? I'm Alex Hunter. This is HP Builds. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are at Austin's house with a little mission, if you want to call it, for the night, because you can't tell, we've got the red car up in the air and we are on some loaner scales. So we are going to weigh this car, then we're going to weigh Austin's, then we're going to pull this car inside, and we are going to try to strip some weight out of it tonight and then put it back on the scales and see what kind of impact we made for tonight. But before we weigh it, go ahead down in the comments, put what you think this car weighs. Austin, what's your guess?
3,600.
Oh my goodness. I hope it don't weigh 3,600. So the black car weighs 3,300, I think. It's like 3 years ago I put it on the scales, but I think it was 3,300. And it's a convertible, but it's also a V6. I hope it doesn't weigh 3,600. I'm looking for like 34. That is what I'm looking for.
35.
You don't give any credit. All right, well, in the comments, let me know what you guys think this thing is going to weigh, and we're going to set this thing down and hopefully get a lot lower than his number. All right. He thought it was a lot heavier. I thought it was a lot lighter. We are at 3,450 pounds. But goodness gracious, look at the weight, how heavy
50,
this
50,
thing.
buddy.
Yeah, not really. We're way heavy in the front.
No, you're like a 07, 09 GT500 kind of.
This is not good.
Let's calculate that.
All right, so tonight, here is the things that we are going to try to accomplish. Car still has carpet in it. We need to get rid of carpet. We are going to rip the condenser out of the front because we've already pulled all the Freon out. We're getting rid of the entire air conditioning system under the hood. I even kind of want, we'll see how time plays out, but I do not have the pulley to replace the air compressor for the AC unit. So I have to leave that in, but that's heavy. Like the air compressor itself probably weighs what, 20 pounds?
About 10.
They're big on these cars. They're big. But I wanted to take that off. We're obviously not gonna be able to do that. I want to take the battery out, put it in the trunk to see how much we can try to displace some weight. Then we're taking the speakers out of the doors, out of the back for the radio. I don't know how much weight we're gonna drop. I'm thinking
Just run no door panels.
no door panels. How are you gonna get the door handle to work?
The cable.
Just rip it by hand, maybe. We'll
That's
see
why
where
I'm
we'll
doing
see
the-
what it.
That's why I'm doing the 500, just that little cable you just pull.
Maybe. We'll see how we land. But as of right now, we're at 3,450 pounds. I'm thinking we can crest down into the 33s. For sure, we're gonna drop 50 pounds. I think we're gonna drop 50 pounds. All right, we're gonna get this thing off of these. Then we're gonna put his big girl on there. What you were thinking that was what, 39?
Close to it.
He was thinking that one's 3,900, and I believe it because it's supercharged and got the factory Recaros in it. I mean, the car's just big in general. So 3,900 pounds, I will probably say that one's gonna have it. But for now, we gotta flip some cars and then we're gonna scale it again. All right, guys, so I'm an absolute idiot. So as I was getting everything moved over to measure Austin's car, I thought about something. When I left my house, I put an entire 5-gallon bucket of tools in the trunk of the car and I didn't take them out. So ton of tools in there, and the weight on that is 25 pounds. So it was 3,450, so it really only weighs 3,425. And that has a quarter tank of fuel in it too. So a little bit closer to my number. I was almost spot on the weight. But now we're about to weigh this thing, which you think weighs 3,900 pounds.
It's only got a quarter tank in it too, but
I think it's going to be pretty close to 39 with all the factory stuff. Because those heated or no?
No, but they weigh, the Recaros weigh just as much as the heated and cooled seats, which is dumb. But no, they're manual, not even power. So.
I think it's gonna be heavy. All right, let's move the scale, see what we got. All right, so we were really, really close. Let's come check it out, Austin. We are at 3867.
And that's with a quarter tank too. So.
I think it's time to drop some weight on this big girl too.
Yeah.
That is insane. That is 400 pounds heavier than that car. That is a lot of weight. All right, well, now all the fun and games are done. Now we've got to work on that car and start stripping some weight. We already dropped 25 pounds tonight. We're making something happen. All right, guys, so it's been a while since we've seen you. We've been thrashing because it's getting late. It's like, what, 1 a.m.?
1:30.
1:30, but here's what we got. So inside, the carpet is gone. Under the hood, the entire AC system is gone. The only thing left is the compressor because I have to order the pulley bracket to replace it. But all the lines, condenser, all that crap's gone. The battery is sitting in the trunk. So now we should have a little bit better weight distribution, maybe not all that much, but I'm guessing because we had 25 pounds worth of tools, we're at like 34.25. I'm gonna say now we're at 33.50. What is your guess?
33.65.
Okay. All right. Shooting high again. Let's see what we got. All right. So we were both wrong by a mile.
Bad way.
By a very bad way. But something's not right. How are we? Okay, so here's the deal. Here's what we got. Here's what it's showing. So right now, we're showing 34.12. But come look at the weight distribution. Something's not right. Our weight distribution is heavy front right, heavy rear. Hold on. Let me check some plugs. All right, so proof that it is late. We had some scales in the wrong location and plugged into wrong plugs. So here we go. New correct numbers. It's gonna be kind of noisy. So slow. It looks correct now.
I gotta do the other side too.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess the other side's pushing 7 pounds up right now. Because it looks quite right.
No, this one went all the way down.
All the way down, okay.
Yeah.
So correct number is 3406. And you can tell that we've dropped the battery because there is almost 100-pound difference right front to right to left front.
That's right front, left rear, I think, isn't it? Oh.
That's left front right there,
Okay.
left rear. So yeah, so see, we're only 30 pounds here. So that means, wow, when I get in the car, it's going to actually weigh a lot heavier on that side. So the battery probably needs to come over to the right. But all right.
It's in the middle, I think.
Yeah, right now it's dead center. So 3405, both of us were wrong. That means we only dropped like 25 pounds worth of weight.
That juice was not worth the squeeze. It was like 4 hours of work.
4 hours worth of work for 25 pounds. Okay.
0 out of 10, don't recommend doing that.
Yeah.
It would have been better to keep your AC.
Keep the AC for 25 pounds. But here's something else that I could do, which wouldn't help the scenario of keeping it even. I could take this passenger seat out and probably drop 25 pounds.
Compressor probably 20.
Compressor's probably 15, 20. That's going to make this side of the car substantially lighter. So that battery needs to be like right here to kind of bring it as close to even as possible. Because I'm going to throw 200 pounds on the driver's side when I get in it. Ouch. Okay. Well, here's some things that has to happen. Battery, I have to go on a diet. I have to lose some weight. We got to take a seat out, take a radio out still. It's a never-ending cycle. But with it being so late, we're ending the video here. So yeah, we didn't lose all that much weight for this video. What'd you say? How many out of 10 would you recommend? 0 out of 10? Wouldn't recommend doing this, but oh well, we're here. All right, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.